In this video, I want us to discuss about what you should do if you feel that what you studied in school does not align with what you really want to do in real life. There are numerous or countless number of people who are in this situation, but they don't know the exact move to take. And if you're looking for someone who is doing something that he or she didn't probably study in school, I am the perfect example that you can get. I studied biochemistry in school. I didn't study anything relating to the computer, but now I'm a digital marketer and I'm into a lot of digital activities, doing a lot of things about the computer and all that. But a lot of people normally think that I have probably studied computer science at school, and it is not true. I haven't really studied computer science or anything relating to computer at school. All the things that I do about the computer are things I have learned. And there are countless number of people like that. So for example, someone like Komla, who went on to become one of the greatest journalists on the African continent, he did not study journalism in school. In fact, Komla studied, he did medicine and he failed. Then he went ahead to study psychology. That one he passed and graduated. Then went ahead to do public administration. But along the way, he realized he has passion in journalism and he went into that sector. And as I speak to you, before he died in 2013, he became one of the greatest journalists on the African continent. And he was even ranked as one of the most influential Africans. And there are countless number of other people. For example, let's talk about the current UN Secretary General. He didn't study anything relating to diplomacy or international relations, but he studied computer science and physics. But he's the one who is currently the greatest diplomat in the world today. We can talk about Elon Musk. He didn't study anything relating to business or entrepreneurship in school. In fact, most of the time when people ask him, he said he consulted, he read books and consulted the smartest people in those fields. So that's just some few examples. As you can see, Elon Musk is doing well as one of the most successful business people today, and he's now into rocket science. He's into the manufacture of electric cars and all that, which he did not study in school. He didn't do aerospace engineering in school or anything related to the manufacture of cars. Even if you come to Ghana, I can give an example like Pastor Isudanaba, who is doing well as one of the most respected and greatest Ghanaian pastors. But he didn't study anything relating to theology at school. He studied pharmacy. And so if you go on and on, you get very other countless examples that you can get. In fact, some of the most, not even some, most of the most successful people in the world today, if you trace to study their history, most of them are people who probably didn't do what they are doing now. They did not study it in school. And why is this so? We live in a society where people, like most people are not able to identify their gift very early. Or you probably have parents who say, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. So your guardian or your parent may say, I want you to be a lawyer. But within you, probably, that is not the best thing you can do. That's not what you are really passionate about, or that's not your best strength. But they tell you, I want you to be this or that, and you go on to do it. But later on, you become mature and you realize that that is not what you wanted to be in life. It takes very courageous people, only a few people, who can master the courage to pursue a different field. And so I want to give you 3 things that you should do, so that if you find yourself in a situation where you feel like, where I am now, that's not what I want to do. I want to be in this field. How to make that move? How to make that move? I want to give you a guideline to follow, and there are 3 steps for you to follow. The first thing is to first of all identify what you want to become. So for example, let's say currently you are a nurse, but you don't really want to be a nurse. Maybe you want to be in a different field. You have to find that and make that your goal. Or let's say currently you are an accountant, but you wish to be in a different field, you have to find out that. Or let's say currently you did business administration in school, but you have there's another area that you really want to focus on. There are several of them. These are just examples. Or let's say you did pure science, but you now want to branch into business. So first of all, identify what do you want to become. Is it that you want to become a lawyer? Is it that you want to become an entrepreneur, an artist, a musician? What do you want to become? Focus and identify that as the number one. What you want to focus on. Not just what you want to become, what the area that you want to focus on. Identify the area of your interest. That is the number one thing. And as you identify it, set a goal of what you want to do in order to get there. That is the first thing that you need to do. Number two, read books in that particular field. So for example, let's say you didn't do computer science, you didn't do anything relating to programming or coding, but you now want to be a computer programmer or you want to go into coding. My advice is, look for 10 books that relate to programming and read all those 10 books. Not just reading them, look for information online, look for videos to watch, things that concern that particular topic. So when you find books in that particular area and you read, you are going to get a general overview of it and understand. You don't necessarily need to study in school. You reading it is equally going to give you a similar understanding as those people that probably studied in school. And depending on your seriousness and your concentration and your commitment to it, you may even have a more in-depth understanding than people who probably studied it in school. As a matter of fact, I've been telling people, it's not about studying anything in school that makes you an expert in it. It's about knowing it and it's about learning it. So once you make up your decision that this is what I want to focus on and this is what I want to do, you can learn and develop your talent in it. So that is the second one. The third one, you should look for people who are expert in that area, link with them, ask them questions, and then connect with people in that particular area, attend programs relating to that particular thing, and develop yourself. So for example, let's say I want to be a digital marketer and I did not study it in school. After reading some few books about digital marketing, and I know some, let's say I happen to know some people, or I can research to know those people that are expert in digital marketing, connect with them, seek their opinions on certain issues that I need clarity, if I can. Even if you can't get to them directly, some of them you can write, connect to them, you can follow them on social media. In today's world, even someone can be your mentor, but you have never even been in contact with him, he does not know you before, but you follow him and you learn from him. So once you follow these 3 steps, you are really going to have develop yourself and have an in-depth understanding of that new field. As begin to market yourself, let people know this is what you are passionate about, this is what you really want to do. And at the end of the day, you are able to build a niche in that field. As I said earlier, the most successful people in most fields of life didn't study it at school. But once you build your niche in that field and you are doing very well there, most people are going to think that that is what we probably even studied at school. Just like the way I said, I 24/7 I'm on the computer learning new skills, doing a lot of things. People normally think that, oh, that's what I probably learned in school and that is what I specialize on, which is not what I learned in school. So if you follow what I have just outlined, you are going to develop a very good a passion for something that you really want to focus on. And at the end of the day, you will find fulfillment and you will be happy for whatever you are doing. Remember to subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell. I have more powerful content that I produce every week that if you follow this channel, it is going to help you. And for those of you who have been watching but you don't subscribe, I plead with you, I'm on my knees and I beg you to subscribe and like this video for more powerful content. Once again, thank you and have a great day. Bye.